Archivists, y'all. Exclusively interviewing RITTZ.
Yeah.
And who is Georgia's RITTZ?
Who is Georgia's RITTZ, man? I'm just a redheaded rapper. A redheaded rapper who's been rapping for a while and finally got my break and, out here on tour with strange music.
And let's go to Gwinnett County, to the Stepford lifestyle, to the tapes, the Ghetto Boys, Goody Mob, and that 94 Outcast, the classic South.
That's it. Well, I mean, let's go to it. I mean, that's just where I'm from, man. I'm from Gwinnett County. It's like Metro Atlanta. I grew up on Outkast, Ghetto Boys. That's what got me into rap, was Ghetto Boys. Outkast really started coming through and giving me a voice and showing a little bit of direction from where we're from. And I used to try to be like Big Boy. That's where this whole yeah shit came from.
That Southern Cadillac playalistic
funky music. Yep.
Hell yeah. And Waynesburg, PA, to move into Atlanta for high school back in the 91 Cocaine song.
Yeah.
Raylo and RITTZ in the 770.
Yeah, man. I was born in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. My whole family's from Pennsylvania. I moved actually in '88, and shit, man, it was a culture shock to me. Coming from a real small rural area and then moving to Atlanta, and I eventually got into rap through Kilo, Cocaine and stuff like that. And then Rollo and RITTZ was a group that I was in with my homeboy Rollo, and we put out a bunch of tapes locally, and motherfuckers get old and go their separate ways, and I started doing my solo shit. I started listening to Kilo, Cocaine. I got introduced to that, and that really got me into rap music.
Willie D, right?
Yeah, Willie D. Willie D was huge, but Kilo was even before Willie D. Like, Kilo was like an Atlanta rapper, and it had a song called Cocaine. Look it up, it's a great record. And then I got into the Ghetto Boys, Willie D and all that. I used to try to rap like them. I used to be talking gangster shit, and wasn't gangster at all. I was just a little fucking kid and shit.
And you love that Crown Royal.
Yeah,
From
man.
95 to 2000, more than 10 projects recorded. Anything else you'd like to share, and any moments back then?
Yeah, those moments back then were the greatest times making songs, because they were actually having fun rapping, and it wasn't like this big. You would actually sit around like we're sitting and rap and smoke weed and have a blast and have fun making music. It wasn't about being all, trying to make this type of song. There wasn't that pressure on it, of being in the industry type shit. So those are the best times making music, man. And to me, the golden era of rap music, the 90s, so,
And the projects that you've recorded?
Yeah, I recorded a lot of projects, man. I mean, a lot of people don't know it. I came out with White Jesus, but I probably put out maybe 11 projects, each with 20 songs on them, from 95 to 2004. And then 2006 did another 20-something songs, and then finally got with Yellow Wolf and did White Jesus. I've been rapping for a long time, making songs.
And tell us about the North Side, and you got any stories for us? Double Barrel.
Yeah, the north side is just, when I was coming up, Gwinnett County was the suburbs of Atlanta. And shout out to the homie Cheeto Gambine. Cheeto Gambine is from OSDL. He's a OG rapper in Gwinnett like I am. And he two fingers in the thumb. This is the north side for the A-Town. He started this shit. So it gave us all something to rep, So now it's considered the north side. On the radio in Atlanta, it used to be from the east side of the west side. And he made it popular to say north side, so I'll just rep it all the way,
Any street stories for us?
I mean, there's all kinds of street stories. Where I'm from, it's weird, man, because it's like it's suburbs. It looks nice from the outside, but there's a lot of dirt that goes down there, man. It's a lot of money and a lot of drugs and a lot of fucked up shit. I mean, there's been all kinds of stories, man. It's hard to even name them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was I had a crazy upbringing. You know what I mean?
And winning on Battlegrounds, Hot 107.7. And then Box Chevy with Yellow Wolf being on the rise to over 6-digit upload views. It's RITTZ, the Walter White Boy.
Yeah, the Walter White Boy. Yeah, man. The Battlegrounds was the first time I really experienced being on the radio and getting any shine. And the song 770, repping my county, was pretty big. 770 was a track that I got. Luckily, I had a hookup at 107.9 in Atlanta. They played it on Battlegrounds. I won 5 nights in a row, got retired. So that was my first little bit of really getting known in the streets as far as outside of Gwinnett. Like I was breaking through a little bit. And then when all that shit died down, Yellow Wolf came on, put me on Box Chevy. And Box Chevy's basically the reason I'm here with that Walter White Boy flow.
And the mixtape, White Jesus, incredible crack. How did it go? Instant fans.
Yeah, word. Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, let's see this shit. And I'm handsome. People online say I'm ugly and shit. I don't get it. I think I'm a gorgeous guy. Just fucking with you. Fuck y'all haters. Yeah, bitch. I don't think I got instant fans. I got some instant fans on my career. I never really came out and blew the fuck up. Ever since I came out, it's been on a steady incline. I'm happy with that, This album I'm about to put out just keep on rising. I'll just always come out and have been growing and constantly building. And I think it's almost better than peaking and then, slowly declining. So, but people, is critically acclaimed and White Jesus has got me here to where I can record the life and times of Johnny Valiant. And, that was it.
And how did it go for you?
It went great, man. I'm here. I got a record deal from it. I got a lot of fans from it, a lot of loyal fans, and a lot of people that love the music. So at least I got my place in history, if anything. You know what I mean?
And videos and bangers for real. High Five.
Yeah.
Sleep at Night. Walking on Air. All We Know. Featuring Jihad.
Yeah.
Paradise with Nakia.
Yeah.
Elaborate on the visuals and the vision. The message you're getting across is absolutely amazing.
Thanks, man. You gotta have the visuals out there. People want to see you do your shit. My personal favorites are like Wishing, Paradise, All We Know, anything that's deep, and like you said about showing a message that I can convey a story. Shout out to Signal Point, who did most of the videos. The visual thing I just think is real important to make sure people see you rap. A lot of people see your face, or they hear Box Chevy, or they don't really know what you look like. They see what you look like, and they're like, that's weird. And then they actually see you. I think people want to see what you're doing visually. And in my music, I always try to get across a message in deeper songs. Just really putting on storytelling in videos, man, is dope. Sometimes it ain't all about that. You still need the regular like hood videos with the homies in the back looking hard and shit. That's what For Real was and stuff. But the visuals is an important thing. Because I think people look at me and like, man, that dude raps like that. I thought he was black. And then you got to show them on the video that, this is me, this is our rap, this is me in action.
And other videos coming out, you can tell us about.
Yeah, I got a video coming out called Like I Am. I got a video that I'm about to shoot in 2 days with Mike Posner called Switch Lanes. And so those are coming soon too.
And White Jesus Revival, how did it go? What were they saying? Being part of the 0 to 60 trunk music. And radioactive, the awareness is there.
Yeah. We got the Yellow Wolf shit right here. Radioactive, Trump music 0 to 60. And let me give you a story about this. This was the first time. This is the first time I'd ever been on anything that's been in a store to where my family could go in and see my name on the back of it. But since Yellow Wolf is a fucking maniac and somewhat of a prick, he fucking put RITTZ the rapper on here. RITTZ the goddamn rapper. Instead of putting RITTZ. That's bullshit, Wolf. And it was a big joke, man. That shit fucked me up for a while because I hate the name RITTZ the rapper. And my first release in the store says RITTZ the rapper on it. But yeah, shout out to Yellow Wolf. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. Good.
On those projects.
Yeah, good, man. I mean, that Box Chevy did everything for me. Being on Box Chevy and then being on growing up in the gutter. Yellow Wolf is responsible for the whole reason I'm here. He did that out of the just kindness of his heart, and he always says, man, it's because I'm a fan. That's his story, but he's a good dude, man. He changed my life.
And the White Jesus Revival, what are the fans saying?
The White
downloads.
The White Jesus Revival, man, was more complete than White Jesus. I got to go back, revisit it, put new songs, and it really showed people, okay, this dude isn't just this. He actually is dope. I'm feeling these records, and it kind of solidified me a little bit. The White Jesus Revival was more like, the more I traveled with Yellow Wolf, the more I realized how many people didn't know about me. But I didn't want to just skip to a new project, so I took the best songs off White Jesus, added some new shit, and made a more complete project with Revival. And it pretty much was the icing on the cake, to validate me as an artist, and get respect and get me this point, you know.
And being noted as White Jesus, when it started, wasn't it a joke at first?
Yeah, my boy would just come over to the house and I'd have my hat off and he'd be like, yo, what up, White Jesus? And, you know, I just liked the name, you know, so when it was time for me to put out a mixtape, I was like, you know, I got to put something that's got a little shocking, you know, just in case I never get this opportunity again, you know, and it worked. You know, everybody calls me fucking White Jesus now. I walk down the street and it's like, White Jesus! And I'm like, man, what the fuck did I name myself, man? I named myself a crazy fucking name.
And the life and times of Johnny Valiant, the most anticipated, featuring Mississippi's Big Crit, Yellow Wolf, and Mike Posner.
Yeah, we got Mike Posner on there. Also got Sugar Free, Tech 9, Chris Calico. Man, I'm excited for this album to drop, man. It's dope, man. It's basically just like the life of me. You know, my name's Johnny, and it's a personal album, and it's my debut, so I put like all my heart into it, cause like, you know, it's now or never, it's make or break type shit.
How long did it take you to make the project?
Not long, man. I mean, normally it takes me forever to write, but I didn't have the luxury. I signed the record deal with Strange in August. I started having to work on the album. I knew when I had the album due. We didn't start talking about the album until about October, and I went on tour for 2 months. So I came home November and had to write the album, start recording by December. So I was literally like waking up in the morning, just going in, didn't even have the luxury to like really over critique myself. But it turned out great, you know. I had a vision of how I wanted it to go. So I'm happy with it.
We're super excited.
Thanks, man.
And Slamerican tour with Travis Barker and the largest crowd you've ever rocked.
Slamerican tour with Travis Barker was dope because I got to come out and do Box Chevy with Yellow Wolf, and fucking Travis Barker's back there playing the drums, so that's kind of unreal. You know, it's like you look back and it's like, damn, man, thanks. You slap his hand and shit. You're like, it's normal for Yellow Wolf, they got the EP together, but for me, you know, it's pretty big. It's huge, you know, the Slamerican tour period. I think we just did Denver, like sold out the Fillmore. It was like almost like 4,000 something. It was crazy.
That was Black Pete.
Yeah. Well, Travis Barker was crazy. Travis Barker was, Yellow Wolf saw me and would play shit. You know, Famous always hooks me up with gear and stuff, so shout out to Famous. But playing with Travis Barker was surreal, like coming out there doing Box Chevy and Travis Barker's back there on the drums was weird. Trying not to fan out, but trying to be respectful at the same time. But he's a super cool dude. He actually flew me out to LA and had me perform at his Fast Life store out there. Biggest crowd I ever rocked, I'm not sure. Maybe the Fader Fort in South by Southwest, maybe. Maybe some other times with Yellow Wolf doing Box Chevy. I don't know. So
how many people would you say?
I don't know. Maybe 5,000 to 6,000. Maybe it's close to 10. I don't know.
And your best Southern hip hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
The best Southern hip hop memory is just, to me, is the era of Outkast, Goody Mob, man. Day AT-Aliens came out when, you know, I was 16, had a car, had a Buick Regal, and popped the tape in and the tape deck and just roll. Like, those are the best memories to me. There's a different feeling in the air, the sound of the music. When Thought Process came out, taking acid, listening to Goody Mob's album, and Do or Die is not Southern hip hop, but, you know, back then just being all fucked up and, you know, really just loving the music. You know, that's probably my favorite memory. My contribution right now is nothing. I'm just contributing, you know, I'm about to contribute though real soon, man.
AT-Aliens with Mr. DJ.
Yeah, AT-Aliens was definitely, when that came out, man, it was huge. I was 16 and it was really dope.
And you got anything to say to Canada?
Yeah, man, shout out to Canada, man. I'm trying to get up there to see y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love your whiskey. I love it a lot.
Canadian Club.
Yeah, Canadian Club. I went up there, I thought everybody'd be on Crown, man, and everybody kept giving me Canadian Clubs. That's what I drink all the time, is Canadian Club, Crown, anything Canadian. You know, I'll even drink some other shit and pretend it's Canadian. So, you know, shout out to y'all. Hopefully I'll get up there real soon to see y'all. Be able to get down on the show. And shout out to everybody who supports me in Canada.
And anything to elaborate on our legendary interview right now?
Nah, man, just thank you for the interview, man. And just thanks to everybody who's ever gave me a chance to even listen to me at all, because without y'all I ain't shit. Because, you know, this could just be something I'm doing in the basement, but instead I'm on the tour bus getting a fucking interview by this guy. Yeah.
And you got any shouts?
Shout out to the whole American crew. Shout out to the north side of A-Town. Shout out to Strange Music. And shout out to all the people that like to talk shit on the internet. Pussies. We up in this motherfucker chilling. And I got whiskey in my Dixie cup. So shout out to the whiskey. Peace.
And shouts to RITTZ and the homie Yellow Wolf and Corey and Sender. And this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
From Atlanta, Georgia, with an album about to come out, Sounding Strange Music. And that's me. Yeah. Archivist, bitch. Type. Yeah.